time I had a conversation, it had to do with parenting with a group of women. And somebody asked me, how do you think you can be a successful parent? How do you think your own parents actually raised you and brought you up to have been a success story? And then I thought about it for a few seconds and I asked myself, why? All those days when we were in school, why didn't we used to go to the club? Why did I never drink? Why did I never smoke? Why did I never, I always tried my best to be upward at every point in time in my doings. It was not because I was aware of a lot of things going on around me, but I loved my father. A parent is the first God. Mothers, please listen. You are the first teacher for these children. The family is the smallest unit of the nation. When the family is grounded, the nation will be sustainable. The nation would then come together eventually to make our world. When our children love us, they would take everything from us. If you tell them this flower is eatable, it's artificial flower, but they will eat it because they do love us. My father showed us so much love while we were growing up. And the only thing I used to think back then was, how do I pay this man back? By not disappointing him. Simple. That is human. That is not even Allah. So if you are aware of Allah, if you know how big Allah and mighty He is, and you have the fear of Allah is not you being afraid of Allah. It's the fear that is birthed out of love for Allah. You need to understand Allah. You need to know Allah even before you worship Allah. The Quran has given us all of the things that we need, and the Prophet is a guide for us to understand how we're supposed to navigate through life through. So I always say to my sisters most especially, if you go to bed at all times with taqwa, you would have the intention to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning to perform salah. If you wake up in the morning and you have the fear of Allah in you, you will not pick your phone first time to check Instagram or TikTok. You would want to talk to Allah first before you go about your daily affairs. When it comes in Islam, when it comes to moral standards and upbringing, conducting yourself as the beautiful being that you are in Islam. If you have the fear of Allah in you, you will be moderate in everything that you do. When you dress, how am I dressed? Am I tilting towards this place or that place? Okay, I can achieve a balance by just trying to be in the middle. So I charge us all today to walk on our faith, to walk on the fearness of Allah in our heart. Even our Quran says it in Quran 2 verse 2, that the scripture, no doubt, is for the ones that are conscious of Allah. It says, Alif Lam, A'udhu minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dhalika likitabu la rayba fihi hudan lil muttaqin. It's for you in your heart. The conscious of the book that He has brought forth for you is for the ones that are conscious of Him. So I would charge us today to please go back to the fear of Allah. It will perfect everything that we need to do in life. Thank you.